Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH, and I'm back for another low vision spotlight for iOS today. And believe it or not, this is kind of a weird one because it's really funny how technology and companies can change over the years. 20 years ago, you had Sega and Nintendo just going at it. If you ever said that, one of them would basically be making games for the other system, we would have told you were absolutely crazy. Then after the Dreamcast, when Sega became a third party, we had, Sega games showing up on Nintendo systems and other systems, and it was just weird. And Nintendo's always been a company that has sort of made its own stuff, It's kind of done things its own way. And up to this point, every Nintendo game has pretty much been on Nintendo hardware. I guess if you don't count the horrible CDI games or some of the edutainment or educational games maybe for the computer. That said, what we're going to look at this time is Nintendo's first, I guess I'll quote-unquote game for mobile. Not too long ago, Nintendo announced that they were going to be starting to make some mobile games, as well as for their own system. And the first game that they've made is called Miitomo, and that's spelled Miitomo, which is kind of a spin on their Me concept that they've had since starting with the Wii, and I think I actually just got a notification from Miitomo, actually. So, the game came out, what was it, Thursday? Maybe Friday? And I have played with it a little bit the first day or so, but yesterday I played, I messed with it quite a bit, got a few friends added and everything. Let's pop right into it here, and I'll show you what this weirdness is all about. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, my Mii was actually off. Let's turn this down a bit. Okay, here we go. So, there is my Mii that I just created. I did use my kind of online name, my BGFH. What's really funny is this is kind of a spin off of, if you've ever heard of their game called Tamagotchi Life. I haven't actually played it, but it came out on the DS like last year or the year before. And it was kind of just this weird, like, one-on-one Sims sort of thing. Like, it would ask you questions, and they would go off and meet other people and do weird things, and just this quirky little thing. So, like I said, this isn't really so much of a game as it is almost like a social networking toy kind of a thing. So my guy's just walking around his little room here. I can take my finger and I can kind of scroll it around. I can look around my room. So I've got like plants, got a little stereo thing over there. I got my little bookshelf, my door, little plant in the corner. But if I tap my little exclamation point, bubble. Hello. Hello. Now this guy's voice is really low because I made him that way, but
your popularity level went up to 2.
Alright, my popularity level went up to 2. I apologize if that's hard to understand through the video. It's actually not when I'm listening to it, but I just wanted to make my character, like, you can choose different traits and stuff, and so I kind of, like, gave him different physical traits, and then, like, you give him character traits as well, so, like, he's kind of a relaxed guy, kind of serious, but also he's just got this, like, really low voice, and, like, I don't ever really get too pumped about anything. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever, which is kind of funny.
Here's a gift from Nintendo for being so awesome.
Yay! I get a gift from Nintendo. Probably more play tokens. Yep. Alright, I'll explain those in a minute, or 3.
You also earned a new title of good friend.
Alright, rock on.
Your popularity level will keep going up as you interact with your friends, so keep it up.
So what's interesting is anytime, any dialogue that is spoken by yours or another me that you befriend in these games, or in this game, they speak. And each one of them, they'll have different, kind of a different pitch and a little bit different accent sort of a thing. So the actual reading, you can hear the dialogue of the characters. Now, I have tried to play this with voiceover. There are occasionally little buttons here and there that will read, but the vast majority of the time, the interface is not accessible to voiceover. But I think it fairly easily could be, and I'm probably going to, within the next couple of days, I'm going to write to Nintendo about it, because this is a game that I think actually could be, because you could move your finger around to find the big me character in the middle of your screen. A lot of this interface is just text buttons, or text boxes, buttons. VoiceOver even kind of acknowledges that they're there. Like, it'll make little clicking noises, like it'll target them, but it won't say anything, or it might say that, oh, this button is a text box, or something like that. So, I'm gonna try to play around with it a little bit, write some notes, and then try to figure out a way to write to Nintendo. Because, like I said in another video, a couple other videos, Nintendo's always talking about, oh, we want our stuff played by the widest amount of people, we want accessibility. Well, this is a perfect time to start really thinking about accessibility. So, I will keep you posted if I hear anything on that. Alright, so now I have a bubble with another me in it. So what happens is your me, when you're gone, he kind of socializes with all of your friends, and then he tells you stuff or asks you stuff about what your other friends answer for their questions. And so let's just tap on this guy.
Here's what's been going on with Miitomo lately. Miitomo bricked my cheapo.
Okay.
Android phone, and I'm waiting for a replacement.
Oh. Okay, so I can heart. Say okay.
Thanks.
That sucks that your Android phone broke. If I lost my phone, and I would be going to the Apple Store right away, because, my phone is pretty much, I'm addicted to my phone, I admit it. Not just for regular reasons, but like I said, it's a wonderful accessibility tool. Now I can heart it, I can comment on it, or I can see what other people had said if I click on the 2 of 3 thing over there. I think that's what it does. Let's do that real quick. No? Okay, so these are just other questions. I always kind of get confused as to I always forget what that stupid little right button does. See, that's one thing about pictures that I don't like, is if you give me words, at least I can kind of try to remember or try to figure out what you meant. So I can say more.
Miitomo, I said this app is worth checking out. Nico Atsum, Kitty Cock Collector.
Huh. What is it called? Nico Atsum, Kitty Cat Collector. Okay. Weird. But I'll heart it anyway.
Thanks.
Sure. Because if you heart things, you get rewards for if people comment on your stuff, or if they like your stuff, and you get, all these... It's really weird, it's not really a game, but it's kind of on the verge of being a game, and it's like a social network, but kind of... It's just such a weird game, you guys. Let's do one more from him. Oh, we got somebody...
Like this is Toddland's favorite thing about cats. Their soul-stealing gaze.
Their soul-stealing gaze. Nice. That gets a heart.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sounds like this is Miitomo Miai's favorite thing about cats. Cat ears.
Cat ears. Okay, sure, why not?
Thanks.
Okay, so let's stop for now.
What are you most interested in lately?
And now he'll start kind of asking questions, like what are you most interested in lately? Let's see if my microphone works while I'm recording, or if it's gonna just completely spaz out. You know what? No, yeah. Virtual reality. So I cheated and used dictation, and that did work. Now, when you are using the keyboard, you can use VoiceOver if you want to do it that way, just to make sure. So we'll do that.
Virtual reality. Can't get enough.
Can't get enough, okay. Alright, so I could click on the bubble again, and he would either tell me some, like, because there's no me in it right now, he would start asking me questions just like he did. So as long as there's nothing like an exclamation mark, or when I first started there's like an event or a question of the day, so the little text bubble was blue, letting you know that something different was going on. And the question of the day is, or like an event is like where they ask everybody the same question, and then you can see what everybody answers. So you have that kind of a thing. But like I said, otherwise he'll just start asking you just random questions. It's kind of weird. And so, he's supposed to be you in the game or whatever. He's trying to find out more about you, and then you share those kind of things with your friends. Now you notice I also have two little buttons on the lower left here. I have my outfit thing. Like I said, it's totally The Sims. It's just a weird little game. So on the right hand, I have a couple icons, like I have favorites. I have like a sort list thing, and I don't know what that top button of the three is. I'm not exactly sure. See, I don't know. So I got my current outfit. I got my little tabs over here, so I have my kind of, what do you call that jacket? Letterman jacket or whatever. I've got my winter jacket thing over there, and the white shirt is what I started with. I think that's all I've got, yeah. I've got a cool outfit that I wore. I'll show you a picture of that later. I unlocked some coins and stuff. You have in-game coins, play tickets, or game tickets, and then you have Nintendo Platinum coins. So it sounds confusing, and it sounds like this is going to be like a big money grab, free-to-play thing again, but actually it's really not, from what I can tell so far. So the little coins that you have, like if you see right below, okay, that is not in the screen. But so the coins you earn in-game by answering questions, by interacting with other Miis, by just doing stuff within Miitomo. So that's fine. That's totally cool. You periodically earn these game tickets for, meeting these missions, like My Nintendo missions, like, making so many friends, or answering so many questions a day, or just doing whatever little thing. And then the platinum coins are actually tied into, so let me back up for a minute. I know this is kind of confusing, but basically the way it works is you had this thing for the last few years that Nintendo shut down middle of last year, called Club Nintendo. And it was a reward program for, like, if you bought Nintendo games, you would enter this code in on their website, and you would be rewarded with these points. And then when you got so many, they would cycle through these list of items. Some of them might be virtual console games, some of them might be like a, I don't know, like a Nintendo plushie toy, or, like I got toward the end there, when I had to spend my points, I got a little Majora's Mask, like fanny pack thing. So just little reward kind of things like that. Well, they closed that service down, and then they turned it into this My Nintendo service. So when I started out the game and I heard it was coming, they said, hey, before Miitomo comes out, you can create a My Nintendo account, link it with your old Club Nintendo, and pull your other stuff into it. So I did. And then when I downloaded Miitomo, I signed in with my Nintendo account. And so sometimes when you complete missions, you get these My Nintendo coins or whatever, and they can be used in the game to get a couple of different items. So I bought the Mario suit that way. I got the free Mario hat that I'll show you in a second, because if you play the game within like the first few days or something, you get a Mario hat for free. So I'm like, oh cool, I can get the outfit too. So yeah, I'll be the Mario guy. So I got that. But then I don't think you really can do anything right now, but eventually once my Nintendo gets going, if you start redeeming, again, if you start buying Virtual Console games or Wii U games or 3DS games or hardware, or you do certain things in this app or upcoming apps, you earn these coins, and then you can translate them into, more free games for Nintendo systems, or, little collectibles, or, interesting things like that. So that's how the system works. I think you can spend real money on some of the mini game stuff if you really want to, but I don't think you have to. So it's actually not as offensive as you would think, at least so far. So I got a couple pair of pants there that I have. There's my Mario hat. I'll leave them in my current outfit right now. Little socks there. Alright, shoes. And nothing into that category. So we're just going to back out of this. So that's kind of my outfit thing. Okay. So I've got some me wants to talk about a me again. The little mouth icon here, the lips there, you can set, because your character talks, you can give little phrases for when things happen, like when another me, like in their game, when they actually interact with you.
Hello.
So I've got a hello for my greeting.
What's up?
Another one for what's up. Sometimes I do that.
Later.
And when you're leaving.
Later.
So there's a couple different things, you can just edit those and change, and you just hear what it sounds like by hitting the play button. So it's kind of neat that your little dude is given a voice. So that's your main screen. Let's keep going. Let's go back. Oh, speaking of platinum coins, woohoo! Ooh, 10 coins. What did I do? Get 5 hearts. Okay, on your answers in 1 day. Booyah. More coins for me. Alright. So now on the bottom we have a few different things. Activity. So there's basically some activity that I can do. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've answered some questions. People can heart them or whatever. I think this is just is this just my activity? Like what I've done? Because I was wondering if it has like my friend's activity in here too. No, this just must be me. Okay. Okay, whatever. And then the next tab is my answers. So I have different answers here. I have a couple tabs. So holy crap, I've actually done quite a few of these just playing around the last few days. I've answered over 100 questions. I've skipped a few because I just don't know what, I don't know how to answer this question. So I could say skipped, and it gives me options to answer them. I can come back to them later. So like the first one is, let's see, if you had one wish granted, what would it be? And I don't know. I mean, the stupid generic answer would be for more wishes. I don't know what I would honestly wish for. Kind of mulling that one over still. So, you have things like that. And then hearts. I wonder, okay, so this is the one, okay, this is what I've answered and people have hearted. So Misty liked my answer for what's your favorite food? Oh, okay, no, okay, so this is me, what I've hearted, okay. Okay, gotcha, sorry. Like I said, sometimes it's actually a little confusing. Alright, so that's that. Now your friends, this is sort of weird, the way this works. So, originally, it's actually kind of hard to get friends into Miitomo, which is bizarre because friends that's what this game is all about, is doing, interacting with friends and questions and like all just kinds of weird stuff there. So if I go to add friends, you have two options. Oh, okay, I guess I might have more suggestion. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So I'll explain what I did here in a minute. So you have a face-to-face. You've got these icons in the middle there. Face-to-face, basically, if you both have your devices near, it'll say hit. You have like the four card suits, and you can say, hit the same one at the same time. Then boom, you get in. You can link it to your Facebook account, and you can link it to your Twitter account. Oddly, you can't do it, from what I can tell, you cannot do it by just Nintendo, my Nintendo account or anything like that, which is really bizarre. And you can't just email somebody and give them, get them to join, I don't think. Like, Twitter and Facebook are fine because everyone seems to have them, but it's just sort of a weird thing that you can't just like, hey, here's my Miitomo ID or whatever, add me. You can't just do that. They do have QR codes, but I'll explain that in a little bit. It's really weird. So if I could say, because I have both of those linked, I could say update info, or update link basically. So I can update, let's say I want to update my Twitter. I'll do that. So it checks to see if I've added new friends or if it finds any. So then below I have friend suggestions. Holy crap. I got a ton of these now. Oh my god. I went from none. Wow. I went from having like no friends to a ton of these guys that I can add. And I'll explain how I did that. So I have 3 regular friends that I know in person. Jawbreaker and a couple of our friends. So I added them yesterday, and I've been interacting with them. And then I went to a message board that I regularly visit. Just it's Gamers with Jobs community, and we just post stuff there, and just have all kinds of discussions there. And people were posting their Twitter handles, so that you have to mutually follow each other, to join. Or to be, to accept each other as friends. Although you really don't, because what's at least nice is, I added a few people and followed them on Twitter, and then I was able to see them in my Miitomo game. So this morning when I popped on, right before this video, I followed, somebody ended up being my friend, and you can actually, when you go to your actual friends, which I'll show you in a minute, you can view their friends. So if they have already done a lot of the work for you, and they have a whole bunch of friends, you can just go into their friend list and then do a friend request for those. So a whole bunch of people on this message board have been adding each other, and so I went through right before this video and probably added like 20, 30 people, and it looks like I've got just as many more. So I can touch... I can click on this guy. Oh, okay. These are the guys that I've... okay, never mind. Okay, so these are the ones that I've pended. Okay. So that's friending. If I go back to my friends deal here, I can see suggested. Okay, so this guy, send friend request. Done. Alright, we got that going on. So let's say that I wanted to go to Jawbreaker. I could tap on his icon, and then I go to his room, and so on the bottom here we have all kinds of different icons. I think if I had things, I wonder if you can... Okay, I can try on an outfit. Can I gift him an outfit? I don't even know. Huh. Maybe I don't know if I can. I don't know if you can gift right now. But if I go to his friends, and this is how I got a couple of his friends too, because once I became friends with Jawbreaker, these are a couple other friends that I know, and I just requested their friends, and then they added me back, and boom, so we're all friends now. So let's just talk to Jawbreaker for a second here. Hey buddy, what's going on?
Hello.
All right.
Yeah. What makes your heart flutter?
What makes your heart flutter? I have no idea. I'm gonna skip-a-roo that one because I have no idea.
You can answer later if you want.
All right, let's do one more.
Hey, what memory embarrasses you just thinking about it?
Man, some of these questions are, innocent enough, but some of them are like, I don't know how you want to answer some of these questions. I saw a tweet from, I think it was Jeff Gersman from Giant Bomb the other day that I just had to retweet. And I forget exactly how it went, but this game has this really innocent way of asking things. It's like he tweeted something like, if Miitomo is the kind of game that'll ask you things like, what is your mother's maiden name? And where do you hide the key for your front door? Like all these like really secret things. It's like, why are you asking that? What? Yeah. And when I read the tweet, I had to really laugh at it, and I retweeted it. But then at that point, I hadn't actually played the game really at all. But the more I played it on the last day or two, I kept thinking back to that tweet of his, and I was like, there actually is something to that. It's just kind of weird. God, what was the question again? Hey, oh, memory that embarrasses you? I should try to answer one of these. Memory that embarrasses you. Man, put me on the spot when I'm recording. That's not very nice. Memory that embarrasses you. I'm going to skip this one too, just because I can't think of anything right now.
You can.
I'll come back to it. Let's do one more. You can ask me something I can actually answer reasonably?
So, if you saw a nose hair sticking out of your best friend's nose, what would you do?
I don't know. I'll say, ignore it, comma, but I would unlikely be able to see it anyway, period. Be a little smartass there. Okay. And then I always read, if I do dictation, I always read what it dictated because I've almost made some really doozy mistakes at making replies. Let's see. Okay, ignore it, but would unlikely be able to see it anyway. Perfect.
Ignore it, but I would unlikely be able to see it anyway. Same here. And,
Yep.
How's my nose looking?
No. Weird questions. Like, some of them are fine, and just like some of them are just like, okay, that's way out of left field, but sure, okay, we're going there. So we've talked to Jawbreaker a little bit later. All right. Well, let's chat with one of our other friends, because I've really just been talking about the interface quite a bit. We'll go back. And we'll go to Misty, because she's somebody I know, sort of. I mean, I've never met her in person, but I've talked to her with Jawbreaker on Skype a few times when we've done some gaming stuff. So let's see what she has to say.
Hello. Yeah. If you could eat an unlimited amount of one kind of food, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, there's been a lot of food questions, actually, which is kind of weird. Like, they've asked about favorite foods, and if you could only eat one food, and I don't know, they've been fascinated with food. If I could eat an unlimited amount of... anything would get tiring after a while, period. Pizza's pretty good, though, period. Alright, anything would get tiring after a while. Pizzas. Man, no apostrophe, but close enough.
Anything would get tiring after a while. Pizza's pretty good though. Yum. Sign me up.
Okay. Alright, so we've talked to Misty a little bit now.
Later.
Alright, later. Got a few things to show you still. So we'll keep this train a-rolling here. Alright, so now we're back home on the Friends screen. Let's go into our shop tab. Now, I have not purposely checked out the shop yet today because they they have a category that changes each day, I guess. And we're going to see what things we can buy. So, oh boy, I don't have hardly any money. I spent some yesterday on a couple items and playing a couple mini games. So, yeah, the blue plaid thing is actually not too bad, but I can't afford it. They don't really give any perks though. So, I'd say the main one is that second item there, that kind of blue plaid looking thing would look okay. I wonder, because yesterday there was one item, there was one jacket, there's a leather jacket that was kind of cool. I wonder if it's just listed under jacket. So there's the coat that I bought on the left there, the first day. Yeah, the one on the left there, I think that's supposed to be a leather jacket, I think. It looks like the biker leather jacket with the zippers on it, I think is what that's supposed to be. So I was looking at that one. Because if you like I said, you get more points if you actually mix things up a little bit, change your outfit and things like that. So I don't think I can afford crap in the store right now. I don't think I can afford to buy anything. So you can buy like shirts, full suits. What kind of full suits can you get? I'm not really interested, I don't really care so much about like all the clothing styles and stuff like that. I'm like, whatever. It's just part of the game, I guess. Pants, hats, socks, shoes, stuff, little weird. Oh, that's supposed to be tattoos? Something on the... No, okay. Nah, nothing in the store I really want here. So if I tap on any of these, it'll change his look. So if I went, let's go to that first one. If I were to put this on, alright, there you go. So I can go like that, spin him around a little bit. And if I wanted, I could check out, but I can't afford it, so I'm not going to buy anything. We're just going to back out here. But that's the store. And then under your shop category on the bottom, you also have tons of these little mini game things. They're like little Plinko or Pachinko things, or Plinko boards. So I like the cat ones. I want to get that cool cat thing. Let's go down. Yeah, let's go to this one. So all of them are sort of like this. But what I'm going to do is I can use a play. Let's use a ticket because I want to save my money for one of the store things later. Alright, so now we can use our left and right arrows here. And I want to hit that thing in the middle. I want that cat thing. Like that cat thing for your, on your back. Now. Yeah, hit it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, man. I was having a hell of a time trying to get that yesterday. First try. Doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I want that prize. Kick ass. Alright. Let's do one more. Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah. So now we get to, I think we're playing with Jawbreaker right now, it looks like. Plinko. Oh. Okay, I don't care about that. Looks like some kind of a skirt. It's something I'm never going to wear. I'm not into the whole cross-dressing thing. Thank you, drive through. But sure, what's the dark one? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, because... Alright, so that's the mini games. They all kind of have, they just have like different patterns and colors and things like that. But it's, you know, just something simple. It's something maybe they could expand beyond Plinko later, or, you know, they could add different types of things under the shop to spend your money on. Like, I don't know, who knows what they'll do. It's still early, so there's still quite a few different things. Let's go to the last tab here. There's still a lot under here too. So my profile, this just gives some information about my Mii. Now, the other guy down here, this is something where the QR code is weird. You can share a QR code, but it's not, you can't actually add a Mii friend that way. Instead, it's just, you can pull like a Mii into your game, but it's just like a prop. It's not actually there. You're not actually making them as a friend. So I don't really know why it's there. So if I were to tap on Mii, oh, okay, this doesn't have, okay, so this tells my levels and stuff. I thought this would show my QR code. So this is just kind of my stats. There's sort of my weird, there's like, you can drag things around and like make your personality and different things. Let's go back. So this is like something that I just saw on YouTube one time, so I just wanted to see how their thing worked. I have no idea who this guy is, but hey. So that's your profile. Your closet is basically same kind of thing. Actually, I wonder, where is that? Did I get that accessory thing? I want to figure out that cat thing that I got. Is that under here? Oh! Ha! Nice, I have the cat on my shoulder now. Sweet! Hell yeah, I'm leaving that. Sweet. Alright, cool. And done. Haha. Oh, what? Oh, wow, I get another mission. More plus 5 platinum coins. Change your meat. Okay, changing clothes again. Alright, fair enough. Take a picture. Yeah, let's show how this works too. So I can customize it, which I haven't really got into, but I'm going to do random because that's fun, just to see what they come up with. And it's funny, Nintendo's always been good about, like, with their Wii background music. I remember on the original Wii, like, oddly, their weather app had just some of the most relaxing. Their weather channel had like the just relaxing music that I kind of liked. But for just kind of weird things like this, their eShop and everything, they've always had just these really oddball but really kind of catchy music to their stuff. Oh, that could be kind of interesting. Yeah. Alright, let's go with that. Boom. Done. And if you want, you can share it with a whole bunch of stuff. Like you can do, like, share it to your device, so you can put it in your camera roll, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in messaging, like all kinds of stuff that I don't even have accounts to. Done. Alright, now I got my cat photo. Sweetness. I can change information about my Mii. I'm not going to do that right now, but the top right of the grid there. We've done the mouth icon thing. That's where you change your greetings and stuff. I will go to my picture roll because there's one picture in here that looks badass I want to show you. So I've done a few different pictures here. By far, this one is my favorite. This one is awesome. This was a random thing. I just got my Mario outfit. That one looks cool. Just this like fiery void thing and like lightning bolts everywhere. I was actually thinking about making this a wallpaper. This is kind of awesome. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of my pictures that I really like. So I've taken like, what, 4 or 5 pictures and stuff like that. Kind of neat little diversion there. Here we go. The missions. I said missions. Here we go. So these are missions that I've completed. 145 platinum coins. So these missions, this is how you get these platinum things. Now, right now we're on the missions, but if I go to rewards, see there's my Mario outfit there. That's the one I bought, and I bought it for, what was it, 250, I think. So I bought that. You can get more play tokens, bunch more play tokens. You can't really get anything outside of Miitomo right now, but the whole My Nintendo thing is very new right now. I think they're going to wait to really expand that once their NX system comes out, whatever their next system is actually going to be called. So I'm hoping by E3 this summer, and for sure I would hope by the end of the year, because if everyone's talking their system is going to be out by the end of the year, we'll actually find out more about how that system is going to work. My main thing with the new system is, for the love of God, we've bought your games enough times so far. Please don't make us buy them again. I'm not buying Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario World or whatever for the 20th time. We've bought them, you know, like, use it like Steam or Xbox One even, they're getting better. You know, Steam, if I bought a game 3 computers ago, I can still play the damn thing. As long as it'll run, I can play it. So there you go. QR code. This is what, let me do mine here. So if you want to just add your Mii into my game, this is the specific QR code for my current outfit and everything. You can share that, but you're not actually going to add me to the game. You can't actually be friends with me this way. You have to follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, and then I would have to follow you back, or you would have to follow somebody that I am friends with, and then request me in the Miitomo app yourself, go under that friend and find me as one of their friends. And so it's kind of a convoluted mess right now. I wish that was a little bit easier in a way. But that said, you know, it's like, hey, I actually do have quite a few friends now, just like I said, through the message board. Granted, I don't know these people outside of the message board, but it'll be fun to have more to interact with eventually. So here is your the gift box. Ooh, I got goody! I got all kinds of stuff. I get game tickets. I get coins. I get more coins. Boom. Yeah, get all. Haha, more money for me. Excellent. Okay. So there you go. So there, and then you got your settings, just kind of really basic settings under there. You know, you can turn like notifications on and off. You can, your sound, music, and speech kind of thing. Fairly standard stuff. Set your United States, blah, blah, blah. A few settings there. Nothing too out of the ordinary there that I can see. That is pretty much Miitomo. I know I went through the interface quite a bit. Let's, hey, what do we got going on here? Let's pop back up into our room. Looks like Misty's over here jabbering away to us.
Hello.
Let's see what's got going
Style
on.
level went up to 4.
Oh, what? Oh, your style went up to 4. Woohoo.
Here's a gift from Nintendo for being so fast.
Ooh, more gifts. Yeah, more game tickets.
You also earned the new title of Innovative Stylist.
Innovative stylist, yeah. That in real life, that is so far from me. Just give me black pants and a shirt or jeans and a shirt,
The
I'm
more you
good.
change what you wear, the higher your style level will get.
Good for me. Okay, let's see.
Amiibic has been going on and on about this recent purchase. Miss Marvel Vol 3.
Miss Marvel Volume 3. Okay, sure, we'll heart it. Oh, weird. Wow, their voice is really strange. Okay.
Apparently this is Toddland's favorite TV commercial. Sadly, I don't have TV with which to watch commercials.
Yeah, same here.
Thanks.
Alright, let's do another one.
When asked that blooming flowers question to apparently find out how many people eat lemons is going to go out within her life, she said. An entire field.
Huh. Okay. I just usually heart them unless it's something I really don't like, just because that way they get their points too.
Amiibic sent us a pic of one of her outfits. Let's check it out.
Okay. Nah. That yeah is always a little creepy. Okay, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I could have changed. I think that's the same setting that I had my picture in just a minute ago. Changing can. I like the night. Yeah, I like it better at night. Actually, yeah, we'll give it a heart.
Thanks.
All right, close. We got more.
I hear Miitomo Midai's favorite type of bread is rye.
Okay, rye's okay. I like my answer to that question better. Homemade. Homemade bread. Just out of the oven. Man, sounds really good right about now.
Sounds like Ryan has been really into this recently and highly recommends it. Ori.
Okay, Ori and the Blind
And the
Forest.
Blind Forest. Beautiful game. Deserving of all the praise. Elevates the platformer genre.
Yeah, I want to play it. It looks really good, but it looks really hard from what I've been told. And it sounds like they're coming out with like Ultimate Edition or something of it very soon, if not already. So we'll heart that.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll look at one more.
Sounds like this is Eats Lemons' favorite thing about cats. Mine adore me.
Oh, mine adore me. Okay, that's what he said. Okay. All right, fair enough.
And follow me around the house.
Sure. Nothing really. I can't really comment on anything right now. I can't really think of anything. Let's stop.
When I changed clothes earlier, I got this photo taken. We gotta show off this photo.
I kind of get a kick out of the little emotes that they do. Like sometimes you see coins or little stars around or just goofy looking stuff. When they do the load, when you first load the app, he kind of does this weird like breakdancing thing, spinning around. Yeah, sure. We'll share it. Why not?
Wanna add a comment?
No, not really.
That's cool.
Huh? Ooh, did I get more money for doing that? Sweet. Okay. So I can tap the little bubble there.
Sounds like this is Swampy's favorite thing about cats. They're warm.
They're warm. Okay.
Thanks.
So it's just, like I said, this is just a weird game. This is kind of what Miitomo is. I'll do one more, and then I'll try to end with a question or two.
Relieves stress. Hell naps.
Naps. Hell yeah. Naps are great. What the hell were we thinking when we were kids? Like, I don't want to take a nap. Now it's like, what, we can take a nap in the middle of the afternoon? Yeah. Okay. I thought I hearted you, didn't I? Okay, yeah, I did. Alright, let's stop.
What do you collect?
What do I collect? Nerdy action figures, period. Nerdy action figures. I kind of do. I'll just, you know what, actually, not even action figure, not really action figure. Let me just say, like, all kinds of nerdy stuff, period. All kinds of nerdy stuff, period. They're perfect.
All kinds of nerdy stuff. I have such good taste.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus, man. All kinds of stuff. What if I tap on me here? Will they ask me a question?
Yeah. When you think of a heroine who has saved the world, who do you think of?
A heroine who has saved the world. I guess... if you're looking at it in, like, comic book terms or real life terms... real life... I mean, I guess the obvious answer... Wonder Woman? Oh, you know what? I should do... you know what? I'm gonna change that answer. Just to see what people's responses would be. Jessica Jones. That Marvel show that I watched not too long ago. Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones, my heroine.
So anyway, this could go on and on and on. You know, this is Miitomo. I mean, it's just this weird little, like I said, it's kind of a social networking experiment. It's not really a game, but you earn little rewards and you, like, I don't know, you take pictures and do all kinds of weird stuff, and probably they'll add a little more to it and maybe flesh out the actual friend-making thing to make it a little bit easier in some ways. I just got really lucky that I got tapped into this. I think I would have topped out at like 3 friends, but then, like I said, I'll share my Twitter handle on this Gamers with Jobs forum, and that's where I connected with somebody, and then I looked at their friends, and so then it just has become this giant, like, you know, do a whole bunch of these friend requests. If they accept me back, my network will grow pretty exponentially compared to what it was. So the only thing I can't figure out is, like, I have my room and I go to all these other different, if I go to another me's room, you know, everyone's looks different. And I wonder if there's a way, I wonder if they'll add a thing later where I'll be able to customize and choose things in my room. I wish there was a thing, almost like an Animal Crossing thing, where I could collect different, things from my room or rearrange it. And, you know, if he, instead of just standing in this middle square, you know, if you could make him interact with stuff, or if somebody came into your room, like earlier you saw somebody was in my room with me, like if you could have them like interact with something together, maybe there's like a little, like a mini arcade thing, and then you play it or something. I don't know, but just, you know, a little bit more weird interactivity stuff. But who knows what Nintendo will add. So yeah, this is Nintendo's first mobile experiment, and it's you know, it's got its quirks to it, but it's kind of intriguing, kind of compelling in an odd sort of way. I find myself, and who knows, maybe I'll get sick of it after a week. I don't know. But it just has just enough there to make me want to pop in for a few minutes every now and again, just to see what's going on and listen to all these weird voices. Again, I probably will contact Nintendo here soon and try to give them some feedback, because I think largely a lot of what you've seen is just, you know, finding different things on the screen to make them accessible, voiceover and talkback and things like that, because this is available both for iOS and Android. So you can get those in the App Store for free both right now. And they do work with the tablet. I have it on my phone, but I'm actually playing this on my iPad Pro right now, just because, you know, it doesn't work with voiceover, and some of the non-speaking text boxes and things are actually a lot easier to see. So, Ooh, more platinum coins. Yay me. Listen to your friend's answers. Okay. 10 times. Okay, fair enough. What I was going to do is I was going to go to my reward box, because remember they sent me some coins? Or some... oh, wait, what? I thought I got tickets. Maybe they just appeared in there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any tickets that I could claim. So, yeah, that is Miitomo. Weird little quote-unquote game. But it's free. It's not going to hurt anything, especially if you have a Nintendo account or anything like that. You want to get on a Nintendo account and connect with people. It's kind of a different way to connect than something like Twitter or Facebook. It has a little more character to it and a little more kind of just bizarreness, I guess, if that's a word. But yeah, that's Miitomo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, and maybe, you know what, maybe you'll find me in the game too. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.